Hello everyone and welcome back to Sunrise Tarot. My name is Leah and today I'm doing a reading for the sign of Taurus for the month of October. Please remember that this is a general reading. There will be some parts that do not resonate. Please take the parts that do and leave the rest. You may also want to check out your other signs. I've already meditated on the cards. I've already shuffled the cards, and this is the spread that I have for you today, dear Taurus. In the past position, we've got the Fool, clarified by the Ace of Cups. In the obstacle position, we have the Queen of Swords, clarified by the Ten of Swords. In the present position, we have the Four of Cups, clarified by the Seven of Wands. And in the outcome future position, we have the Six of Pentacles, clarified by the Magician. Interesting that we've got the Fool in the beginning of the spread and the Magician in the kind of end of the spread. Both of these cards are major arcana cards. Both of them are quite powerful in their own areas. In the past position, we have the Fool clarified by the Ace of Cups, which suggests to me that there was something in the past that you kind of followed your heart and were quite successful at it. Definitely a very successful combination. The Fool is about a new beginning. This person is setting out onto a new journey that is awaiting for him. He doesn't know yet all the pitfalls and all the dangerous things to avoid, and even he does not see that he is about to step off and kind of lose a little bit of ground. He's going to kind of step off a cliff a little bit. This person is not as experienced, but he's optimistic. He's definitely someone who looks forward to things. You know, the sun is shining in the background. He's got a flower in his hand. He's got a dog by his side. So definitely he's very kind of ingenue. He's very excited about opportunities that are going to come his way. Perhaps it's signifies a period of time in your life where you met someone, perhaps a friend or even someone like a love interest that took you on a little bit of a journey. They definitely had really wonderful moments as well. The Fool could signify that you may have had to kind of walk away from something and start new, because this is a beginning, of course, card. So definitely it's a generally reviewed as an optimistic card. It could also be a bit of a wild card, because the Fool can be seen by some people as unpredictable, and he uses that to his advantage. It could also be that there were times in the past where you didn't necessarily follow your responsibilities as well as you should have followed them. But you definitely took a leap of faith. You started something or pursued something based on faith alone. No guarantees, no knowing what waits for you, you know, ahead of you. But definitely this is a risk-taking card, and definitely something that paid off, especially in the combination with the Ace of Cups. Here, because the Ace of Cups is a card that is definitely a yes card. Both of these are. The Ace of Cups is a very open kind of energy, very caring, also optimistic, also about a new beginning. So definitely the frame of mind when you pursued something that you had was very, very positive, and you were looking forward to things, and you were, you know, really excited about it, and definitely, you know, that paid off for you. There was something that perhaps could have happened but this combination absolutely brings rewards. And even if you may not have felt a reward just yet, it is in the works. It is in motion to come to you, because the divine does acknowledge that there was something in the past that you did that was quite daring, and as a reward, the divine will bring something specifically this month of October. This is a very good combination as well as a very good omen. The Queen of Swords is in the obstacle position, clarified by the Ten of Swords. The Queen I don't like more than the Ten of Swords. The Ten of Swords suggests to me that you're on your recovery path. You've been through the worst. You've definitely had a challenge of some kind that took out, a lot of you. There was something clearly very, very difficult that gave you a lot of stress, that gave you a lot of anxiety, that made you feel like, how can you move forward? Definitely this is a moment where something has happened, perhaps traumatic, quite unpleasant, that definitely left a mark, or is about to leave a mark, but for some reason I'm getting a vibe that you have already overcome the worst of it, and you are now coming to, and things are actually happening for you. Definitely the Ten of Swords in the obstacle position has a quite positive meaning. It suggests that maybe you had an old situation that ended badly and you're still kind of working through it. It could be that you're moving forward and releasing the pain, but the Queen of Swords here, definitely an energy, a low vibration energy, Taurus, that may be kind of holding you back a little bit. It could be your own vibration as well. The Queen of Swords normally is a direct, independent, intelligent person who communicates with her swords. She's very clear about things that she says or things that she wants. But in the obstacle position, in the negative position, the Queen of Swords is insensitive. She's a bit of an ice queen, I call her. Cold, bitter, manipulative. This is not the person you want to meet. This is not the person you want to be around. This could be that you're feeling some of that energy inside of you as you're struggling to overcome some sort of a betrayal that you kind of don't want to let go because, is quite impactful. Maybe you're being a little bit overly analytical. Maybe you're feeling like you're isolating yourself from others a little bit as a result of a traumatic event. This is quite ruthless energy. This is definitely low vibration energy. It's an energy where you may feel like you've been treated badly or you have treated someone badly. It could be that you feel misunderstood or someone feels that you misunderstood them. So definitely there is a very clear disconnect, miscommunication. There's definitely a very clear not seeing eye to eye on something, and this is with someone who is important to you. This is definitely someone that or the situation that really means a lot to you. It could be that you or someone is using your voice as a weapon. Sometimes words have toxic meanings and value attached to them. And there's 11 swords, in this combination, 10 down and 1 up here. So definitely it feels like there's been an exchange that was quite harsh, and for both sides it feels like. It could be that you're feeling stuck due to this event that has happened and you're unable to move forward. But the Ten of Swords in the obstacle position suggests that you may be very, very slowly kind of moving towards better days, towards better experiences, and putting the darkness behind you. In the present position, we've got the Four of Cups, clarified by by the Seven of Wands. Definitely, with these Two Swords cards, the Four of Cups also has a bit of a down energy, kind of low vibration energy, because this person is pessimistic, and the universe is saying, hey, there are opportunities. Hey, there are people. There may be someone who's in love with you and you're not even aware because you're not, paying attention. Hey, there may be an opportunity around you for school or for work or, for a friendship, but you're not paying attention. You're not being aware of it. And that is because your attention is distracted by something else. You are not feeling the most receptive, and the universe here is saying seize your chance. Don't take things for granted. You may be emotionally, not physically, but emotionally closed to solutions or opportunities. You may be holding on to something from the past. You may be feeling a little bit defensive about something. But the reminder here is that the universe is on your side. There are people who love you. There are people who want you to be as great as you can possibly be. Definitely the Seven of Wands energy is a little bit tough. It's about standing your ground. You do feel like your back is kind of against the wall. It's definitely an energy of conflict. It's not swords, but wands kind of direct energy. It's not, it's kind of like unspoken energy, if you will. It's about, feeling like you have worked your butt off and you don't have that much to show for it. It's that kind of sort of, frame of mind. In the combination here, it suggests to me that you are not wanting to fight for the prize. You are not engaging actively in pursuit of your dreams or of your goal. Even though you may have a goal, even though you may have a dream, you are feeling like, well, what's the point? And, someone else is always going to benefit, and so on and so forth. But, the future outcome position, we've got the Six of Pentacles and the Magician, which says to me that no, you will benefit. Because you are smart, because you are intelligent, because you are unique, and you do matter. And other people have their own lives to live, and they have, their own journeys to go through and experiences to have. And things, if you feel a little bit down or a little bit kind of stretched to the max, perhaps, where you are a little bit stressed or have a little bit of an anxiety, to me, the month of October is definitely going to bring you amazingness. It's definitely going to bring you good financial stability. The Six of Pentacles is a card of Taurus. Pentacles is earth element, so definitely you're going to feel stability. Definitely you're going to feel security. You may feel security, also on the inside. You may feel security not just because somebody's giving you money or advice that is as good as money, but because you believe in your own talents, because you believe in your own skills, because you have faith in that you are able to overcome obstacles. Definitely you're growing. I mean, look how far you've come from the Fool to the Six of Pentacles and the Magician. I mean, the Magician is a card that manifests. It's a card that brings, illusions to reality and reality to illusions. It's a card that he has all four suits on his table: wand, pentacle or coin, cup, and a sword. This person is like a architect of his own destiny. This person is definitely an architect of his own dreams and goals. He can make whatever he wants. into reality. And I think that Taurus is sometimes you underestimate how strong you are. Sometimes you underestimate the influence that you have on other people as well. So definitely, life is not without betrayals and hurtful words that could have been exchanged, and they may have felt like just couldn't be any more dead, I mean, because the Ten of Swords, it's not 4 or 5 or 6 or 7. The reason they put 10 in, they just want to make sure that you're dead. So definitely there was a bit of a maybe traumatic disagreement, exchange of words. For some of you, maybe a little bit not as bad. For others, quite life-changing, if you will. But life continues. It is a cycle, and the bad is followed then by the good. And opportunities do come. So do make sure that you fight for the things that you want, that you've dreamed of, that you've worked so hard for. You deserve them, as because you really have put in all the effort. And also remember that October is definitely a very spiritual month, because at the end of October, many people believe that the veil is the thinnest between the spirit world and our world, the physical world in which we live. And as you move towards the end of October, you, Taurus, and some of you are going to feel this much stronger than others, are going to feel incredible power and charm and control over others and even over yourself. Your emotions are much more kind of manageable, and they are understood by you and others better. It's a very special time, the Magician in October. It's a fantastic time. And make sure the divine here suggests that you don't waste this opportunity, regardless if all the dreams or come true, or maybe they are just kind of unraveling slowly. Make sure that you consistently, almost like as if it's work, think positively, think about things you want to manifest. There are different kinds of small rituals that you could do to help yourself think positively. I suggest that you maybe want to be a little bit selfish, not in a bad way, but be a little bit selfish and make sure that you get at least closer to the goals and dreams that you may have, because that is very, very important to your overall experience. Let's see if we can clarify some of this with the 3 energy oracle cards that I pulled. We've got adjacent possibilities, of course, man holding a coin, and man holding a heart. Again, very, very supportive people are around you. You may be aware of these people, you may not be aware of these people. Some people are shy, some people kind of think that you have noticed them, and you may have no idea. Definitely pay attention to people who are around you, because they can bring about different possibilities. Sometimes when you look in odd places, you find exactly what you need. So don't just go to work and keep your head down. Go to work and keep your head up and look around, say hello, talk to people, interact with people, make sure you're approachable, make sure that people feel that they can speak to, because there's clearly something that is right under your nose that you may not be seeing, but there's clearly something right under your nose that could be a complete game changer for you. You've got these 2 gentlemen, so for men, this could mean that you have a friend who can be supportive towards you. For a female, it could be like a love interest or mentor or teacher, both of them. One person is offering their heart. So definitely the divine is suggesting there may be someone around you that is kind of having a crush on you, that is kind of interested in you, that is kind of eyeing you. And there's someone else who may have guidance for you as far as the financial side of things, as far as work side of things. The coin is a Chinese shape. You may want to buy a little bit of those Chinese coins to attract kind of luck, to attract wealth, if you will. Definitely there are small little rituals you can do to pay, kind of to help you be more aware, to help you be more kind of astute. And of course, there are things like crystals. There's amethyst crystal that I always have with me because it kind of helps me feel much more confident in myself. I also have moldavite crystals that help me attract wealth. I also have other crystals as well. I'm trying to think. But let's see what ancestors and angels have for us. Tiger eye. I have a tiger eye crystal. Sorry about that. We've got Hunter, take down your fears and desires. We've got Direction Guardian. This is about the wands. This relates directly to the Seven of Wands. Make sure that the direction you're going to is carefully chosen. And the Shield Maiden, make plans and focus. So the divine here suggests to me that you will achieve your dreams, but you need to have better plans. Plans are usually written down on a piece of paper, and you continue to add and add and add until that piece of paper is completely covered with your handwriting, and only then your plan has a chance of being successful. For the Direction Guardian, this card is about connecting with your deepest desires. Then choose the path that will make your heart and soul sing. Your path isn't set in stone, and your angels and guides have no expectations for you, nor should you have any for yourself. There are many directions that you can take. None are wrong, as they all hold perfect opportunities to grow and to learn. So definitely, for example, if the one thing here you want to manifest is to move, for example, closer to your family, make sure you have a plan. Make sure you reach out to people who can provide guidance and supportive advice. Make sure that you realize that you don't have to move, or you don't have to have that job, or you don't have to, go out with such and such. You can change your mind. Sometimes we kind of hold ourselves in different categories because our parents want us there, or our grandparents want us there, or our friends want us there. Make sure that it is, you who chooses the path that you want to follow. And if you, after going down that path, realize it's not for you, it's for you, you must honor your choice and change that direction and not feel judged by anyone. Life is about being, enjoying it and savoring it. So if you know that there is a decision to be made, and particularly if you're feeling indecisive, choose the path you know is going to make you light up, and choose with your heart. Definitely make sure that you follow something that makes you happy, because otherwise, it's just not going to have a very successful outcome. And as much as you invest, you deserve to have as much success as you can possibly have. The Hunter card is about tracking down your fears and desires, making sure that when you kind of have a little bit of fear, acknowledge that you're feeling that fear and work through it, instead of being hunted down by your fears that you have buried perhaps deep within. Become the hunter. You're being given confidence and strength at this time, so use your power to make a difference. You are not here to cower away or live in the shadows. You're here to realize your fullest potential, but this can only occur when you step up and do what needs to be done. When this card arises, there could be an opportunity to face an aspect of your past or bring closure to a situation that has been haunting you. If you're a man or identify as male, this card represents your masculinity. If you're female or identify as female, this card represents your capacity to be strong and powerful and overcome limitations. Make sure that you do reach out for support if you need to. Make sure you talk to all kinds of people, not just people you agree with, because people that you don't agree with can sometimes give you ideas. Let's see what answers from angels we've got, and they are, I can't pick up all three card. Trust, helpful people, and the situation will improve. Very wonderful card. There are people around you. I mean, I think the divine is like beating this point across, like a dead horse, saying that reach out to people, reach out to people, and trust in yourself, trust in the fact that you will achieve your goals and you will get where you need to be. Sometimes it's definitely difficult to have trust, especially when we have Ten of Sword moments, or Queen of Swords in negative positions where people are manipulative, perhaps with our emotions. It's a very, very bad thing to manipulate someone else's emotions. Not a good thing at all. But definitely we are strong enough to move forward, and of course the divine suggests here that the situation will improve. It may not improve radically, although in the month of October, if you specifically towards the end of October do little rituals, pay attention to all kinds of moon cycles, pay attention to, astrology specifically, so that you can kind of use that to your advantage. Sometimes just lighting a candle during a full moon and saying, a little prayer, or a little affirmation, is important. Other times, burning sage is important. Meditating is important. There are many different things that you can look into to kind of help you gravitate towards success in love and in the perhaps work that you enjoy doing. I hope you enjoyed this reading, Taurus, for the month of October. If you did, please like, share, and subscribe. Please feel free to leave any comments, as I enjoy reading them. Also, thank you to everyone who does leave positive comments. They're so supportive, and definitely look forward to reading them as well. And it helps me connect with your energies. Also, please check back for the mid-month reading, and of course the November readings that I will be doing later in the month of October. Again, thank you so much for visiting, and if you enjoyed this video, please like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you next time.